Everybody, welcome to another review. Today, what I have for you is the Geissele Automatics buffer, tube, and spring. This is the Super 42, and I ordered the H2. So there's H1, H2, H3. All those are different weights. So 3 being the highest weight, followed by 2, then 1. The reason why I got H2 is because I'm going to be running a suppressed 16-inch AR-15, and they recommend it on their site, if you're running suppressed, to go with the H2. Let's open this up. Alright, right off the bat, you can see the quality in their tools. Like, not only is it a spring, but it's a braided spring that almost looks like it has a finish on it. Has this nice kind of bronze metallic coating to it. Looks really nice. This is a braided wire. It's supposed to increase the longevity. And right here is the H2 buffer weight here. So that's nice there. Yeah, so right off the bat, it looks pretty nice. So the reason why I chose this buffer is because pretty much just so that it'll last a little bit longer, and with the braided wire system, it allows for the spring to not lose as much height, if you will, or not lose as much length from all the years of using it. So it's supposed to last considerably longer than a normal stock buffer spring. And one thing about these that you have to remember is, if you're gonna buy any of these from Geissele, make sure you look at their chart so you know exactly if you want the H1, H2, H3. So I'm gonna kind of run it down for you. If you're just running a standard AR-15 16-inch, you're not running it suppressed, H1 is what you want, because the weight of the buffer does matter when your bolt reacts from the gas, when the gas pushes your bolt back. If you put the wrong buffer in that your gun isn't calculated for, it's going to cause misfires and bolt problems, and it's not going to feed properly. So make sure you get the right weight, whether it's H1, H2, H3. H3 being the heaviest. So what I recommend, if you're running a SBR short-barreled rifle, I recommend getting an H3, especially if you're running it suppressed, because there's going to be a lot more gas blowback with the shorter barreled rifles. Now, if you're just, like I said, running a stock 16-inch non-suppressed, H1 is perfect. You don't want to mess up with the way it's designed. There's no reason to put an H2 in a H2 or H3 in a 16-inch unsuppressed. You're gonna get the accurate and the most correct functions using an H1. Now, if you're like me and you're running suppressed, then get the H2 if you have a 16-inch. If you have a 16-inch barrel and you're running it suppressed, get the H2. Reason being is, with a suppressor on the end of your rifle, it creates more gas, and more gas is going to travel back into your rifle and pushing up against your bolt. And this spring needs to be the right weight to accommodate for the pressure that the bolt is slamming into the end of this. So if you're running a 16-inch barrel suppressed, H2. If you're running a 16-inch barrel non-suppressed, H1. Short-barreled rifles, Um, they recommend H3, especially if you're running suppressed. Now you can get away with the H2 on a short-barreled rifle if it's non-suppressed, but if you're suppressing a short-barreled rifle, H3. Also, another thing with the Geissele buffer spring, the fact that it is braided, it gets rid of that twang. So that twang noise that you get when you fire your rifle from the old spring, the Geissele automatics also gets rid of that.
Yeah, that's a freaking FNG mistake right there. Hey, the fucking do that. It happened. I know. Oh.